So it's been kind of a chilly, drab spring so far here in the Northwest.
Yeah, and I mean, we just wanted to warm up. And none more than the cold-blooded visitors at the Seattle Metro Reptile Expo. Fox 13's Dan Griffin is there now for us. Dan, what can people expect when they head out there?
Well, I think it's going to be a lot of fun. You know, even if you don't like reptiles or you're not familiar with reptiles, I think it's going to be a really cool learning experience. This morning we've been able to check out a bunch of different ones, including this one here who's been hissing, Joseph Miles Kelly. He's holding, tell us a little bit about what this is. What are we looking at here?
So this here is a 5-year-old Indonesian blue-tongued skink. She's a little more on the feisty side, like you said. But you know, that's okay. It's a wonderful example of a great animal. But just like any animal, they can get stressed, and sometimes that means that we have to be a little more aware of how they're feeling, you know, hold her in a way that she wants to be held, and we have to remember that anything with a mouth can bite. So she's a great example of an animal that is just beautiful and wonderful to be around, but that we need to treat with respect. So yeah, she's 5 years old, and she's all huffy right now, but she can be a real sweetheart. There are times when she will sit with me on the couch while we watch TV. You know, she's a wonderful animal, despite her little huffs right now.
Well, tell me a little bit about what you all do to get these reptiles here. So you were telling me about she's one of your projects?
Yeah, so she is a project for me. We are a captive bred show. So we don't do any sort of wild caught, and the advantage of that is that generally you end up with a more docile, friendlier animal, an animal that's just more enjoyable to be around. I've been working with her for a little while. When I first got her, she would tail whip at me. She was just crazy. But now, I mean, we're at the point where we can be on TV, which is all kinds of fun.
So you all will be here at the Evergreen State Fairgrounds. It's starting tomorrow at 10 a.m., goes till 5 p.m. What should families and kids know before they come? What are some of the cool things? So they'll be able to see these, but what are some of the cool things they'll be able to experience?
So we have all kinds of stuff at our show. We've got all kinds of chameleons. We've got all kinds of different lizards. I don't have the vendor list memorized off the top of my head.
That's okay.
We've got everything from carnivorous plants to tree-dwelling lizards to snakes. But as far as kids and families, really the biggest thing that we want to stress is anything with a mouth can bite. So be aware of that. Be aware that these animals are under a lot of stress being in this kind of public situation. But it's still going to be a great time. Always ask your vendor before you touch anything, and always use hand sanitizer before and after touching a reptile.
Very good to know. And, you know, I've never been to one of these. So if I were to show up, I'd be wondering, can I buy one of these? Is this one of those scenarios where you can buy?
Yes, almost all the animals will be up for sale. I mean, there'll be a lot of ones like these two. This one will be on display and stuff. But we'll even have hedgehogs here, and we'll have a face painter here. So there'll be a little bit of everything here. But if you just want to come out and look, you know, it's a great show to bring your kids out just to check out the animals. But we get a lot of people here at the crack of dawn, you know, waiting to get stuff, you know, so.
Well, it's very cool and very unique animals. So, you know, it's very, very cool. And this is something that you can check out. Again, it's going to be tomorrow starting at 10 in the morning. It's here at the Evergreen State Fairgrounds. Goes till 5 tomorrow. So, obviously, this will be something that's kind of cool for kids to check out, for families to check out. But again, as they were saying, too, you want to keep in mind that some of these could bite. So you want to ask before you go to pet in on these. And obviously, I'm avoiding the one who's hissing because I don't want to get bit, guys.
I think that is, you know, great call. Safety first, you know. So